the District of New Jersey. Alina Habba is here with more. Is that true? Do you have proof of that? Have you heard that to be true?
Let me give you a very brief summary of what we do know. We know that the governor has on his website currently do's and don'ts for his local state of law enforcement. Those do's and don'ts instruct them not to cooperate with illegal immigrants who have administrative warrants that have been issued by the court after due process saying that they are no longer welcome here. They have gone through the court system. They are to be deported. It is instructing them to go against our federal rules, our executive orders. And I am unfortunately going to announce on your show tonight, Sean, and I want it to be a warning for everybody, that I have instructed my office today to open an investigation into Governor Murphy, to open an investigation into Attorney General Platkin, who has also instructed the state police not to assist any of our federal, and they list our federal agencies that are under my direction, the FBI, the DEA, all these individuals that are trying to clean up our streets in New Jersey, not to cooperate. That will no longer stand. Pam Bondi has made it clear, and so has our president, that we are to take all violent criminals and criminals out of this country and to completely enforce federal law. And anybody who does get in that way, in the way of what we are doing, which is not political, it is simply against crime, will be charged in the state of New Jersey for obstruction, for concealment, and I will come after them hard. Those investigations will start immediately. The governor and the attorney general.
Let me ask you, Alina, because this is a really important question, because I have felt all during the Biden years, we had wide open borders, known terrorists, murderers, rapists, cartel members, gang members. We see all these Americans murdered, raped, victims of violent crime. And in my view, both Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, and I'll add Mayorkas to the list, they have blood on their hands. How is it not aiding and abetting in law breaking if you're a sanctuary city or state, or if you are ordering your law enforcement not to cooperate with federal agents when the Supremacy Clause gives the clout to the federal government over local officials anyway?
That's correct. And let me tell you, to my state officers in New Jersey, some of whom I met with today, I appreciate and respect what you can and cannot do. They don't have Title VIII authority. I understand that. But what they have been instructed to do by the AG and the governor, as is on their website, is to actually not even make the phone call to ICE when they run their record and see that there is a valid warrant, an administrative warrant ordering deportation. That is putting the people in my state in jeopardy, in a serious predicament, and our, frankly, state officers are now being held with their hands behind their back because they have people using politics over crime and the safety of the American people. Sean, you know how serious I am about law and order. I have been on the other side of it. I will literally just protect our people. That is what this is about, American safety. And if anybody wants to use politics or their position to go and violate any federal law or any executive order in this state, and that includes sanctuary cities, and I'm looking at you, Paterson, New Jersey, I will be investigating you. And if you did commit a crime, if you ordered obstruction, if you are ordering concealment and harboring, you will be charged.
Well, I'm going to give a nice little warning to the AG and the governor. If you want to go against Alina Habba, good luck. Because she has a lot of Trump in her, and you're messing with the wrong person here.
Governor, a federal prosecutor, interim United States Attorney Alina Habba, says she's coming at you hard, and she announced on Fox a criminal investigation of a state governor. What's your reaction to that?
Well, Ben, for whatever reason, I missed my normal Sean Hannity show last night, so forgive me. That's the first time I've seen the clip, although I read about it. Listen, let me just tell you what has been in place since we first came into office. We are guided by something called an immigrant trust directive. And let me just say, by the way, by many metrics, gun fatalities, shootings, serious crimes, New Jersey is among, if not the safest state in America. We go after criminals hard, period, full stop, regardless of their immigration status. What we don't do is we don't go after somebody for jaywalking or where there's no probable cause of a crime. And we're very clear about that. And by the way, if it's the former and there are immigration issues, we cooperate regularly frankly, daily with federal authorities. Again, we are, if you're a criminal in New Jersey, we're coming after you. And if there's an immigration angle to that, we'll work with the feds for sure. But the reverse is not true, that we're going to go after somebody just because they're crossing the street. Law enforcement in New Jersey is obsessed with bringing justice on crimes and against criminals. We're not in the immigration business. If we need to work with immigration authorities, federal authorities, we absolutely do. I would probably say even daily. It's a little bit like saying, frankly, this is a simplified version. Law enforcement doesn't fight fires. There are firefighters for that. So we try to not cross those wires, but we are vigilant about crime in New Jersey. And as a result, we have, I believe, the safest state in America.